Hello, and this is Outdoor, and today showing you your automatic wheat farm. And what I mean by automatic is that it harvests itself. Unfortunately, I haven't seen a wheat farm yet that plants itself. When you do, please let me know. I'll be the first one to say yay. But until then, let me go ahead and show you how this works. We've got a pretty standard water spreader up there. I'll show you all about that. And it comes down here, breaks the wheat, and washes it forward. Okay, and while that's flowing, let me go ahead and describe to you what we're looking at here. This bottom tier of dirt is 8 long, as the water doesn't flow off of it. The other 2 tiers are only 7 long. And as you notice, the bottom tier here has 3 jack-o'-lanterns, and the other 2 tiers only have 2. It only needs 2 on these shorter tiers, but on the one that's 8 long, make sure that you have extra light. We'll go ahead and go into more detail on that. The reason why you'd want light is so that it grows at night. That will greatly increase the speed at which your wheat grows. Okay, let me gather this up and we'll look how much we got. Okay, we got just about 3 stacks of wheat and 1, 2, 3, 4 stacks of seeds plus a little extra on this particular harvest. Okay, so that is the reason why you want extra light, is so that it'll grow at night. Now you can use jack-o'-lanterns like I did here and space them out, or you can use torches. You need a lot more torches to reach clear across on both sides. I showed 2 different lighting methods there. Now this right here is the water spreader. It is just a stair up, just like this, with a piston that's being held open by a redstone torch, and the power is being passed down like that, just like that, with water, a bucket of water on top. Now, when this water comes down, you need to make sure that it doesn't flow on the back side and ruin your wiring, so put this extra row of stone on the back. This can be built underground or on the surface or wherever you want to build this. And the button is clear back here, the switch. Now, sending a signal through the switch, it only goes 15 squares, so you'll need to either install a relay, here's an example, or if you don't have a relay yet, you can use the redstone torch method, like that. A double inverter, so off, on, off, just like that, and then up to the redstone tower here. Okay, as we mentioned before, this is a very basic tutorial. As you know, water will irrigate farmland 4 squares, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's why you can see the water behind there. I'll show you that in a minute. And then 4 on this side, 1, 2, 3, 4. So a total of 8 wide and 7 long. So the water will drop off on the 8th block. And this one is again 8 by 7. And the bottom one is 8 by 8. And here, let me show you the watering. The bottom one, because it's 8 long, I use 1 source block here, and it flows along to the 8th block. Now up here where it's only 7, I only use 1 source block of water, 1 bucket of water up here, and it flows to here and then drops down. You'll notice that the water is dropping on this block, but it's still high enough to irrigate the end block here. See, this end block right here is being irrigated, even though it's dropping right there, because the water does take up part of that square still. Okay. There's the basic automatic wheat farm. This is one of the first things I usually build when I start a new world, because food is definitely a must. One of the other tricks is usually by this time you have, when you're very first starting out, you've already fought a few skeletons. You can grow wheat with bone meal. Bone meal is made by putting bones in your crafting window. See how quick that is? Voila, instant wheat. So that's one of the tricks you might find handy when you're running real low on food and you have a few wheat seeds. Now, wheat seeds, if you don't already know, when you're out in the world and you see all this grass on the ground, wheat seeds are made by breaking grass. And if you're in a really flat area, the best way to break grass is with water. You just drop your water and plant and pick it up again. Except for I'm in creative mode and it just dropped another bucket of water. Okay, so that's the quickest way to break wheat or grass to generate the seeds. It's just like that. Okay, and if you have any questions about this, feel free and post them. Again, this is a pretty simple build, nothing too complex about it. The jack-o'-lanterns put off more light than torches, so you can use less of them. And then also, you don't have to use a piston with the water spreader. You can harvest it manually. And another point to remember, when you're planting, plant from the bottom up. And you don't have to click for every square. You can just hold down the right click or whatever button it is on an Xbox. You don't have to click for each square. And then you can jump up and plant again. And then take the walkway back down. That way you're not jumping on your tilled dirt and destroying it. Well, hope you liked the tutorial, and good luck mining and farming and whatever you want to do.